What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the GoNoGo Show. I am your host, Nizam, with my esteemed co-host, Adam. Back together again.
Hi, back together, finally. Back together.
All right.
Oh,
cool.
man, it was rough. You know how rough it is to review 3 movies that you don't like by yourself? It's really not easy to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't get a chance to catch last week's movies or last week's episode.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's hard to keep the energy up when you hate all the movies you're reviewing.
All right, well, that's good to know. I won't have to go see any of those then. I'll just wait. What do we got today?
Today, we're going to run down the newest movies are 50 Shades of Black, Kung Fu Panda 3, Skadoosh, and The Finest Hours. We're going to get into that.
But Disney.
Yeah, Disney, man. Disney. Right. They love their true stories. True story. It's another true story.
Based on a true story. My favorite.
Yeah. So get into some social media before we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So if you guys want to check out all of our reviews that we do on the show and some that we can't even do on the show, check out our Instagram page at GoNoGo Movie Reviews, all one word. We have our Twitter page at GoNoGo Show. We have our Facebook page, GoNoGo Show. I post all the reviews up there, maybe some fun little videos, and even share some movie news and stuff like that. So that's a good one to check out. We also have our YouTube page, which shows all of the episodes and stuff like that. We don't have a graphic for it yet. Well, this is GoNoGo Show. It's GoNoGo is one word, and then Show is the other, 2 words. GoNoGo Show in the search bar on YouTube. We don't have a graphic for it yet, but I'm also on Snapchat if you want to check it out. A little 10-second quick reviews. Just GoNoGo. That's the name of it. I guess you use the last symbol too. I'm not sure.
Snapchat.
Still learning this stuff. My cousin Danielle. Thanks, Danielle, for teaching me. At GoNoGo. Is the Snapchat. And what else?
Nice. I saw the GoNoGo Snapchat. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Little 10-second things, real quick.
Everybody loves the Snapchat. I love it.
It's for the new generation that has no patience for anything. That just needs something quick.
Just little 5-second videos.
Exactly.
So all right. So let's keep it going. We have locally in White Plains, we're on television, Verizon 45, Cablevision 76. We are on Thursday 7 p.m., Friday 10 p.m., and Saturday 2 p.m. If you're on your laptop or desktop, maybe bored at work, you can check us out at wpcommunity.org. We have a full bank of shows there, so even if there's some shows that you haven't seen, maybe over the Christmas break, the Christmas special is still on there, you can check that out. And always, hashtag GoNoGo.
Yes.
On the World Wide Web, you can find all of our
stuff. The internet superhighway.
Yes, the interweb. You can find all of our written stuff. You can find our Snapchat stuff. You can find our full length.
You have no
episodes.
excuse. You have no excuse not to know what this is or not to see any of it. We're on every outlet possible.
True that.
Pretty soon we're going to have carrier pigeons carrying our reviews for us.
Drones, man. Drones.
Drones.
We're gonna have
I'm
drones.
saying if the power goes out. If it's like the end of the world, power goes out.
Right.
You need carrier pigeons and carrier foxes.
Yes.
Because they're fast.
Carrier fox?
Yeah, they're fast.
Okay.
They're faster than
That's
pigeons,
cool.
I think.
Yeah. Word. Let's get into it. What do we got first?
All right, the first one up is 50 Shades of Black. Let's check it out.
All right.
I'm here to see Mr. Black. It's for the paper. To what do you owe your success?
I have a natural instinct for what makes a person tick. Hannah?
Christian.
Ow! That hurts. Oh, please, God! Ah!
White girls, get that elevator fixed.
Give me a smile. Okay, no smile. Don't ever smile again.
So, how did you make your money?
I exercise control in all things, Miss Steele.
And you don't want somebody like me. You're such a stallion.
I don't do romance.
I need to know why you won't have a real relationship with me.
Let's just say my life wasn't always easy.
My stepdad, Ron, is a little overprotective.
Are you thinking about marrying her?
No.
What if she get pregnant?
Still no. But hell no.
I like this one.
I'm just the dominant.
Show me the worst.
Service!
Did you break my stool?
No.
We have to talk.
You mean like White people?
What's wrong with that?
And they start throwing around all these big SAT words. I like it the black way.
What you not gonna do?
Oh, no, what you not gonna do? You are not about to, oh, don't let me get to clapping, boo.
Oh, hell no.
See? That's communication.
Laughing at the trailer is more I laughed more at the trailer than I did the entire movie.
Actually, the trailer was pretty good. There was there was actually some funny parts in this movie. There was maybe one in the trailer. There's a few other funny parts. This movie, I was on the fence about because I saw 50 Shades of Grey and now I saw 50 Shades of Black, and I'm trying to debate on which one is better, which which one is worse. I don't think
it could get any worse.
I don't know. I don't know where to go with this. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Sean and Marlon Wayans stuff. I'm more Damon and Keenan. You know, like I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. I thought was hilarious.
Right. They're much cheesier. They're the cheesier brothers, which I don't understand. They come from such a funny family, but a lot of that stuff's really cheesy. Like they're so over the top. Like that elevator part. It's like it's not funny, and then his reaction to it.
It's cringe. It's
like
cringe-worthy.
Yeah.
Like, should I laugh? It's uncomfortable. Like,
yeah.
There was the Mike Epps made a little appearance. His little scene was funny, but I think that was it right there in the trailer. Overall,
it was pretty lazy. I think it's just lazy spoofing. It wasn't clever. It wasn't cute. Like they put very little effort into it. Like usually when spoof movies happen, they joke, they spoof the like famous scenes that you love and stuff like that, and they throw clever jokes in it. This was just blatantly making fun of 50 Shades. Like they mentioned 50 Shades of Grey in this. One of the torture things he does is reading her the book.
Yeah,
you know, and they make fun. They even mention the girl by name. The girl who played it, Dakota Johnson. It's like it's just so. It's just like they were throwing punches at 50 Shades of Grey, but not doing it subtly. You know what I mean? Subtly
Usually what they do is if it's like a horror thing, like there'll be a string of horror movies that they'll spoof. They spoofed Magic Mike, and they spoofed some other stuff in there.
12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, but it was kind of sprinkled in. It was kind of peppered in a little bit, and
it was mostly 50 Shades.
It was mostly 50 Shades, and it was just.
And that's right off the bat. That's a bad start because you're spoofing a movie that I already hated. So like I hated 50 Shades of Grey, and then I have to walk into a spoof movie about the exact same thing. I'm like, oh man. Great.
So needless to say, this is a no-go. You could probably wait on this one.
Oh, did we not say that yet?
No, I don't think we did.
Yeah, I'm giving this one a no-go. I got to shout out my boy Mouse as well. My boy Mouse hit me up as soon as he saw it, and he texted me. He was like, "Can I write this review for you, please?" And I was like, "Well, you don't have to write it. Come on the show and talk about it." Unfortunately, he's at work, doesn't get out till 5. But he said he just hated it, and he was so offended by it and everything. And he was like, I just need people not to see this movie, basically. So thanks, Mouse, he did the right thing. He tried to stop me. He tried to warn me the way we weren't warning you guys, but I had to do it.
You know what's funny is there's a niche for that type of film, and I think people are gonna like it. Because they've liked the other ones.
Right, like a haunted house and stuff like that. That's the only reason why these movies are getting funded, because movies like that, they're cheap to make and they make a pretty decent profit.
Yeah.
But it's just, is this what we're coming to as a nation? Like, it's just the dumbing down of our generation, you know what I mean? Like, pretty soon it's going to be like Idiocracy. We're going to be staring at a butt for 2 hours.
The Sean and Marlon, they're making money doing it. I don't know.
But at what cost, man? At what cost?
Let's move on.
Yes, please. We're going to go right into one with actual laughs, but one that I was really excited about. Kung Fu Panda 3.
Master Shifu? Good time? Bad time?
Time is an illusion. There is only the now.
So now's a good time?
Oh. You must take the next step on your journey, from warrior to teacher.
But I'm no good at it.
Oh no! It's the Dragon Teacher! He's so handsome! What?
Paul? Oh, hey, Dad. What's up?
You're terrible at it.
Who are you?
I'm looking for my son.
Dad?
Give your old man a hug!
How do we know he's even related to you?
Look at that!
Come with me. There's a secret panda village in the mountains.
Welcome home, son.
You look just like me, but a baby. You're like me, but old.
Oh, he's adorable. Ow! I'm good.
I has returned!
Who?
The Master of Pain, Beast of Vengeance, Maker of Widows. Okay, I used to work with Oogway.
Oh, Master Oogway!
Silence!
Kai attacked the valley. It's all gone. Now he's coming for the pandas. You must teach them to fight.
I am ready. I'm gonna turn you into Kung Fu masters. Hi! Nobody said this was gonna be easy.
Get ready to dance with danger.
Enemies of justice, prepare for war! Are you kidding me?
You must be the Dragon Warrior.
How about you spare me the chit chat?
I'm going to take your
Chit chat.
in this
Chitty chitty chat chat
In-
chat chat chat.
in this.
Chit chat.
We've got to get in there.
But Master Chief
You're
said-
seriously afraid? Even Master Chicken's going in there, and he's a chicken.
Whoa!
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Yeah, man. I hope they make 1 million of them. Sorry, I just need to say that. I need to say it before you get it.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. There was some, there was some good laughs in this. I'm a fan of Jack Black.
Yes,
He's
especially in voice work. He does. It's like Seth Rogen. Like they do really well, really good voice work.
Because Rogan I think has a very distinct voice, but Black, he's like a mini Robin Williams, man. You know what I'm saying?
A mini?
Like,
Are you sure a mini?
He's in talent. You know, like
Gotcha.
Robin Williams could just do anything. You
Right.
know,
Right.
and Black is right along there on
he's
that same
definitely a very
caliber.
talented guy.
So to put him in an animation. Because he can't do all the stuff that he wants to do physically, you
Right.
know. So to put him in an animation, just skadoosh, like just that line alone is
The
like
energy in his voice too. Like when he says "Let's go," like "Let's go," like that.
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
pitch. I love it.
And so Jack Black is probably definitely in animation. He's gonna do some good stuff. He was great in Goosebumps. Just because he has that creative, imaginative thing going on, and he puts himself in there, 110, 130%. Like he's
absolutely,
So
he has his charm on it.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. The story was pretty good. I don't know. What do you think?
From the first one, I was so sold on this because, just like you said, Jack Black and the voice work was so funny, and it was Poe. The character is just so quirky and like kind of like offbeat, but also like very larger than life and loving and stuff like that. And the message of these movies are always great. Like family comes in all shapes and sizes, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? Always believe in yourself and be your true self. Don't change or whatever. Like follow. It's just, all the messages are right in the right path. And you have beautiful animation, by the way. Have you noticed that? The animation is absolutely gorgeous in this movie. I love watching that for an animation standpoint. Look at all those characters. Look at cute little guys. Yeah. And that's, by the way, Bryan Cranston is the dad.
Yeah,
his dad in this one. You can tell his thunderous, like man voice. But the story was well rounded. It brought everything basically to a nice close. I mean, if this turns out to be the last one, which it might, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it makes a killing, they'll probably extend
Try
it
to do
more,
another
just
one,
like
yeah.
they did with Toy Story 3. They're making Toy Story 4. It makes me really upset. But if they decided to make this the last one, which I hope they don't, because I would love to see more. It was the story came together very nicely.
And really, Jack Black, I feel like, is the only comedian, person in this. If we can go back to the other picture, to the picture of them all in there, like this picture is a scene where Cranston and Black meet for the first time, and the comedic timing and just the reactions and stuff were so
Spot
cool.
on.
Yeah, it's you can definitely see kind of things going on, particularly in this scene.
Yep.
And then just the comedic timing.
And you have two comedic. Well, some people might not know you have two comedic actors there because Jack Black, of course, everyone knows from comedy. But if you just know Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad and you think that this is some really dramatic, actor or whatever, he started off in Malcolm in the Middle. So he could do the comedy.
Right.
He's like a slapstick, like a cornball comedian as well.
I feel like he was more of a straight man though.
In this one?
In Malcolm.
Oh, in Malcolm.
Yeah.
Oh, there were some times where he lost where he's like losing it with his wife and stuff, like their little exchanges, and then when he gets like crazy and stuff like that, you can tell he has the chops for it.
Well, I don't know if you definitely has the chops, definitely has a comedic background, but I think he's like the straight man.
Yeah, okay.
But I think Jack Black is more. There's you got Angelina Jolie in this, Kate Hudson's in this, Lucy Liu. I mean, there's
Jackie Chan, Jean-Claude Van Damme, the Pitt twins.
Yeah, the Pitt twins. Coming to the theater near you, the Pitt twins.
Just like the Smiths, nepotism at its finest. Bringing in their children for everything.
Right. No, but I just feel like there's some great comedic timing in here.
Oh yeah,
for
that's what makes this
for the
franchise.
non-comedic people.
Right.
Jackie Chan obviously he's comedy.
He's always been a comedy action guy. Always.
Right. But for animation and for the non-comedic people that are in this film, there's some on-screen stuff that the animators did that was great.
Yep.
There was just off reactions, you laugh, and then there's also some great timing.
It's a testament to the actions and the stuff that I'm sure that they've come up with while they were like working together. And then there's a testament to the writing, and the writing's really well done.
Right.
Good story, very clever, very funny.
Can take anybody.
Takes you into a whole different world, and I love it.
Can take anybody to this. You can take your grandma. You
Absolutely.
can
Whole
take your
family.
kids, your niece, your nephew, your girlfriend, whatever. It's fun.
Yeah. Or see it by yourself like I did, like a creep.
Like
saw it by
me
myself.
too. Me too.
Actually, no, I saw it with my cousin Danielle, but I usually see these movies by myself. But anyway, it's definitely a go for me. I don't think we got there. Yeah.
Go.
So definitely a go. It's a very, very fun just movie. So
yeah.
You want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, go.
Okay, Kung Fu Panda 3 was wrapped up. Now we're moving on to our last and final, little bit heavier movie. It's called The Finest Hours.
Miriam's scared of the water. I don't know how she's going to date a guy in the Coast Guard.
We all get scared out there.
I'm not afraid of the water, Bernie. It scares me at night, that's all. You can't see what's underneath.
Just more water.
Station Chatham, you copy? I repeat, conditions hazardous. We've got an 18-foot fracture in our hull. How do you want us to proceed? Over.
They're saying this is gonna be the biggest storm that ever hit the East Coast. It's gonna be hurricane strength in an hour.
Compass point you home.
Why'd you wait so long before you said yes to going out on a date?
I just didn't know if you'd be attracted to me.
You're exactly how I pictured you.
Yeah?
Better.
If we make it out alive from the depths.
What's this on the radio? Ship breaking up.
She's a T2 tanker, split right in half.
We got maybe 2-3 hours, and then we sink.
Where you are.
Chief, pick yourself a crew and you assist that ship. You hear?
That's why I signed up. Guess now's my chance.
The man in there don't know what he's doing. He's sending you out to die.
On the Coast Guard, they say you gotta go out. They don't say you gotta come back in.
Gus, did Bernie go out on a rescue? I'm worried about him.
This isn't what any of the other girls do.
So?
No one's getting over the bar in this weather. It's a suicide mission.
Please tell me we're taking that boat to a bigger boat.
You don't know what it's like out there.
The compass is gone!
Please call him back in.
You can't be in here, miss.
I need all the help I can get.
You know, we're supposed to get married.
You're gonna come in here scared every time he's out in the water?
Please call them back.
I'm not giving up on him. Not on my watch.
He's got his orders. Get her out of here.
You're sending him out to die.
Brace yourselves.
Heroic.
Based on a true story, I was so excited to go see this movie. The anticipation almost killed me. That said, I think it was pretty good. For a movie like this, especially with all the accents in there and people talking like the way they talk, and Pine was pretty good with his accent. Vanna was in there with his Southern accent, and there was a lot of Casey Affleck was in there.
Yeah, man.
Kudos to him, man. Every time I see that dude, he was already better than Ben, but he just keeps getting better and better.
Oh yeah, I was telling these how every time I see him, I like him more and more. I'm just like, I want to see this guy more. Like, every time he nails all his roles. He's definitely the actor of the family. You give the directing jobs to Ben, that's fine. But make sure you put Casey in the movies, man, because he could act. Boy could act.
Yeah.
He's talented.
He was
I don't know what
pretty
it is about these storm movies and these ocean movies or whatever, but it's not really appealing to many people. Like this movie is kind of like, as what they call in the January and February in the business is called like the dumping ground or whatever. So it's like for a movie like this to come out now during the dumping ground season. And when I talk to people about it, a lot of people don't even know that it's playing, or they're like, oh, they get that kind of feeling. Like, it looks like a perfect storm. So it's like, I don't know, like movies like that and in the heart of the ocean and stuff like that. It's like for some reason people are not as excited to see movies like this.
Right.
But this is I thought this was a very well done movie. It was a Disney movie, so Disney did things like Invincible and stuff like that. So they like their true stories and they like to get them right. They show some heart. They didn't pull any emotional punches. The special effects were great. There was a lot of cool ocean action sequences about this boat.
Definitely.
Like it was really well done. I didn't question any of it. Didn't look cheap or poorly made. But yeah, everybody was great in this. You have a ton of great actors. Not only just Chris Pine, which basically he shows a lot of range in this movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Chris Pine is very charismatic, very charming, and very energetic and upbeat. And then this one, he dials it way back to fit into his character. His character's more like the shy, kind of skittish, like like just doing everything. You gotta do everything by the book and this and that. And he doesn't flinch. Like he was good.
I agree 100%. Again, this is Disney, so they know how to get it right, man.
They do.
And as much as it may look like the perfect storm, or your typical based on a true story movie, like you said, Disney knows how to do it. They do it right. They put a great cast together. The story's really good, and there's some other kind of story plot lines in there. There's the ladies, you're gonna like it. There's a little feminism in there, a little women's lib in there.
Absolutely.
So. There's a little, I don't want to, is it racism? Is it discrimination? I don't know. Banners are from the South. I don't know. I don't even know. I should probably know what you call it. But they're in Boston. There's a Southern guy. He's in charge.
Eric Bana.
It's back in the 40s, 50s.
This is 50s, early 50s. I think it was 51, I believe.
You can tell there's a little tension still there. So there's a little, I guess, discrimination type vibe in there. So they Disney will pepper some other storylines in there.
A couple subplots.
Yeah.
So it's a little. It's got more layers. It's like an onion.
Yep.
It's got more layers than you would think. It's not just a shoot 'em up, but not just like an action flick to just throw out there. I think that's why all these great actors were attracted to the story, because it's hailed as the greatest small boat rescue in U.S. Coast Guard history, is what they remember it as, and still to this day. So you have great actors like Eric Bana and Ben Foster taking smaller parts with really not much to do, but they probably, like, if I was a part of it and I saw this story, I would want to help bring it to life as well, because these people definitely earned their spot in history for their heroism, basically going out there and trying to save 30 to 40 men or something like that. They're just basically stranded, and it's a great story. They show like the typical ending stuff, like where they show the split screens and stuff like that, the real people and stuff like that.
I like when they do that. I like when they do that.
It was really cool to see that, because these were real people in real times. It's not just something we're sitting there eating popcorn and stuff, but these guys in 51 were actually out on that ocean and it's risking their lives to save people.
It's really incredible. Like you have your Marines and you have your Navy. Okay, we know we kind of know what they do. But then you have the Coast Guard. This was the Coast Guard that went and helped these guys. And like you said, some of the scenes that are in this movie, they're in this little boat, and I think in the trailer the guy says, "Please tell me we're taking this boat to another boat,
to a bigger boat."
And they show, they really show like how they have to get over this bar. And they really, this sandbar, I guess is what it is, right, in the water. And they really show like how you have to kind of navigate and get through. And I just thought it was like one sequence or whatever, and like unfolded. And I was kind of on the edge of my seat during that.
And they said nobody can survive that if something goes wrong. So it's bad enough you got to go all the way out there during a storm to try and save these guys. You might not even make it over that bar. You know what I mean? So it's like all the odds are packed against you. And then one of my favorite lines in this, Chris Pine said, when someone's like, "Oh, it's a suicide mission. You're going out there, blah blah." He's like, they say, like, what's it called? Whatever the sergeant tells us or whatever. It's like they just say we got to go out there. Nobody says we got to come back. And that's the mentality of these people.
And he said that's a regulation. I feel like I want to go look that up now because I feel like in the Coast Guard regulation.
I feel like I've heard that before though. Like movies like The Guardian and stuff like that. It's like you go out there. It's like whether you come back or not is not guaranteed, but they go. No matter what, you know, and that's true heroes, right?
And
there,
I mean, they were talking. They showed like these big. I think they showed like part of it in the trailer also. But you know, these big tankers, the Mother Nature
tankers or whatever.
Yeah, Mother Nature just shows you sometimes what she's capable of.
Absolutely, split two of them in half.
Split two of them in half at the same in the same storm.
Yep. This is just one story about one of the tankers, but two of them during that storm got split in half. And you're right, you don't want to mess with Mother Nature.
Yeah, it's crazy. So. It's definitely a little more layered than the Perfect Storm.
It deserves more of what it's getting. It's kind of like slipping through the cracks right now, and it deserves more to be more in the spotlight.
I agree. So if you get a chance, I would say go check it out. You can take your mom, you can take your girl. You can
it's definitely feels like inspirational.
You might be able to take the kids or let the teens go. Maybe let the teens go check it out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe not the little ones because it is Disney, but the little ones. Was there swears in there? Was there curse
no,
words?
not really. No.
The little ones, I don't know. Because
they might just be bored with the little ones, because they
don't really understand.
It's a dramatic story, and kids just like
it might be a little scary. It might be a little scary too.
Yeah, there's the ocean sequences,
and stuff.
Because we were just talking about it before. She said, I just don't like the ocean at night. You don't know what's under it. I feel the same way. I can't stand the ocean at night. You look at it, I just get creeped out. I'm like, oh, it's a whole different world.
Give me a pool.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a.
I know where the bottom is. I know there's no creatures out there.
Yeah, like a nice lake maybe.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny. Is it funny? Is it weird that I scream just as loud as like if I'm getting attacked by a shark or if a piece of seaweed hits my foot? It's like, yeah! You just start screaming, what was that? What was that? You just sitting there like,
no. Don't repeat that. Don't repeat that.
No.
All right, you know what?
Ocean belongs in the ocean. We belong on land. If God wanted me to be in the ocean, he would have given me gills. Do you see gills?
No.
No gills.
All
right.
I actually looked.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here. Yeah. Make sure you check us out every week. Don't forget, hashtag on social media.
Yup.
You got anything?
No, that's pretty much it. We're going to come back next week with a whole bevy of new movies for you. So, tune in.